how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now a 7-point New Orleans lead. Capella against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Capella.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's buckets. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Now here's Murray. Murray is doubled. Barton outside. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Here's Buckets. Defended by Murray. Buckets. And it's off from three-point range. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Good on the second one.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Buckets. Following the score by Denver. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some. He has 29 now. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got his second basket.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
New Orleans calls timeout.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I'll tell you what he's doing really well. A much better job of is letting the game come to.
New Orleans in the lead. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Alexander Walker and Ingram are on the wing. Zion and Hayes together down low, and it's buckets in at the point. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Williamson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Monte Morris.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand. There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Morris with it. Hayes picks him up. And the dunk by Jokic.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. He's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.